So again, I just watched a rather interesting little video. I'm going to attach the link. You're not going to have to look for it. And the title is Feds Begin Police Takeover. And this is dated October the 15th, 2015. And you'll see and hear Alex Jones of InfoWars. Now, some people might think that he's a little bit far out. I've thought that on occasion. But you really want to listen to what he says. You know, I've posted some videos and I talked about Loretta Lynch, the Attorney General, and what she said at the United Nations, which is to build her own police force. And Alex Jones talks about a new federal program. It's called the Domestic Terrorist Unit. And he makes reference to what he said he spoke about quite a while ago. The number one enemy, according to Department of Homeland Security's, are patriots, veterans, and gun owners. And by federalizing the police, their main mission will be to go after veterans, Christians, conservatives, and gun owners. He talks about a situation in Georgia where 15 people were arrested having a peaceful demonstration. It wasn't even a demonstration, it was a get-together. And they're displaying the Confederate battle flag along with the American flags. And the charges laid against them were that they were threatening the battle flag and the American flag in a public park. Were threatening to other people. Now, this brings me back to what I've said countless times. Would the chosen one be doing all that he's doing if he had any intentions of vacating 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue? Why would they be putting together a domestic terrorist unit to turn over to who? To the Donald if he wins the election? That's if there were elections, which I don't believe there will be. None of the programs that Obama's put together benefit the American people. You know, I did another video and I talked about Medicare going up 70% in Part B. Do you know who gets free health care? Well, the Muslims. These thousands upon thousands upon thousands of Muslims. They don't believe in insurance. So Obama just gives them health care. But who the hell do you think's paying for it? You know, in one of the earlier videos I did as well, I talked about how Obama's reversed the roles. We, the white folks, are paying for Muslims everywhere. You know, I'm not being derogatory. I don't want to appear to be derogatory towards Muslims that are moderates. But like I said in a couple of the videos, you know, you can tell a moderate Muslim from a radical Muslim. The moderate Muslims holding down the legs of the person that the extremist Muslim is decapitating. If they're a Muslim and if they're a follower, they're a follower. You can't be half pregnant. You can't be half Muslim. And the ones that are passive until they no longer have to be passive. I don't know, folks. If you listen to what Alex Jones says, and he makes it very clear that the Roundup has begun and will continue, controlled by this domestic terrorism unit, controlled by the Department of Justice. That name's as moronic as the Affordable Care Act that nobody can afford. You sort of know what Alex Jones thinks. You got a pretty good idea as to what I think. The question now is, what do you think? Those FEMA camps are soon going to be occupied. Obama can't leave. Not now. Not in 13 months from now. Not ever. Scary. The pieces of the puzzle all fit. And they paint a frightening picture. There's nothing we can do unless our military acts. And they won't. Because they're controlled by a madman. You think not? You're not thinking.